Corey back from Dave Brown here at ringside. Lance Russell's taking the day off. He'll be back with us in a couple of weeks. Corey, we got another big one here today, though.
Oh, boy, what a day today of USWA wrestling. You said it, Dave. Television title match right here today. We got a new champion.
Yeah.
It's Tony Falk, and Falk will be defending against Jesse James Armstrong right here today with the USWA television title at stake here today. We'll see Cyberpunk Fire in action today, and a big main event that will not wait. The superstar Bill Dundee taking on Too Sexy Brian Christopher. Right indeed.
Should be lots of action coming up. We're going to get it underway. We've got Cyberpunk Fire in action coming up very soon. We'll be back with that and other interesting things, too, when we return. You don't go away.
As America prepares to welcome the greatest athletes in the world, the Olympic torch makes its way cross-country toward Atlanta.
On May 26th and 27th, be a part of the Olympic tradition. Share the spirit with 18 specially selected Mid-South runners and meet Joe Birch as we carry the torch. Join us downtown as the relay comes to Memphis, showing the world our Mid-South pride. It's your chance to be a part of history, lighting the way to the 1996 Olympic Games.
At the Happy Hawker, you'll find all kinds of merchandise at incredible savings. If you like to pay reasonable prices when you buy musical instruments, cameras, TVs, and VCRs, tools, even jewelry, china, and antiques, or you're the kind of person who really searches for just the right gift at just the right price, then you may make a great pawn shopper. If you need cash fast, we have the lowest rates on loans. Ask about Happy Hawker's VIP program and visit either location, 975 East Parkway South or 196 South Cooper.
Don't gamble with your car insurance. Make the sure bet on a winning hand from the hometown boys at Bill Blake. They're dealing straight with savings up to 50% on your car insurance. For low monthly payments on your car insurance, call Bill Blake at 948-5551 or 346-5551. They'll work with you.
Dennis Hall's Auto Salvage, home of a million parts. Call or come by 3100 Gill Road and see Dennis Hall's large inventory of both domestic and foreign parts. Bumper-to-bumper body parts, used and rebuilt engines and transmissions. They also specialize in both new and used glass replacement for all makes and models of cars and trucks. For steering column and theft repair, Dennis Hall's guaranteed the lowest prices in Memphis.
Hi, I'm Dennis Hall. For the best prices in town, come on down.
Well, as we've told you, Double J's Jeff Jarrett continues to line up people in his corner. Frank Morrell, Tony Falk, and then last week, this particular person right here. I'm happy to show this videotaped interview only because it means he's not here live. Here's Ronnie P. Gossett.
It's Ronnie P. again. What a hectic week. Jeff Jarrett has been from one part of the USWA to the other, from one part of the United States to the other, defending that world heavyweight title against all the top competitors. I have been swamped. I have received faxes, telegrams, telephone calls from all competitors wanting a shot at Double J. Take, for example, Shawn Michaels, Vader, Bret Hart. The list goes on and on. Well, I even received a telegram from Antonio Inoki, the legendary great from Japan, all wanting title shots at Double J. I have been swamped. I have been overloaded. I am so busy. I am going crazy. The business is flourishing, and it's getting too big for one person to handle. Poor old Frank Morrell. His health is deteriorating every day. I cannot depend on Tony Falk. He is driving thousands and thousands of miles every day, but his mental capacity, everyone knows it. I cannot depend on him for anything. He has no help whatsoever. I am negotiating with music producers. I'm negotiating with wrestling promoters. And now I even have this movie producer, this idiot, wanting to star Jeff Jarrett in a major role. I am going to have to receive from help. I don't know what to do. I am spreading myself too thin. I've got an ad in a major publication for a new personal secretary, or a private secretary, which I will be interviewing for this week. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know why I'm even talking to you. I've got a plane to catch. I've got people to see. I've got places to go. I'll talk to you again next week. Take it away, Lance and Dave.
Well, I'll take it away. We've got action right here in the ring. One fall, a 10-minute time limit. Our USWA television title is on the line today. Making his way to the ring area, the current holder of the USWA television title. He is the champion, wrestling out of Dallas, Texas. Coming in at 242 pounds, here is Tony Falk. Tony Falk, the current holder of the title. His opponent today, coming in, wait, what now?
Let me say something. This cheap promotion didn't even have a championship belt for Tony Falk. I'm the new television champion, so my boss, Double J, went out and he bought this. He had this belt made just for me, and I'm going to do him proud. I'm going to hold on to this belt for a very long time. Double J is not here today. Him and Frank's out in California working on a movie deal, but I promised him I wouldn't let him down. He had this belt made, and I'm going to represent the USWA for a very long time because I'm going to show him what a man Tony Falk, the new improved Tony Falk, really is.
Well, we'll see today as the title is at stake. His opponent today, making his way to the ring area, 253 pounds, wrestling out of Marietta, Georgia, Jesse James Armstrong. Downtown Bruno, the official referee for this one. The USWA television title is at stake.
All right, thank you, Corey. We're just about set to go here. Except that I just noticed we don't have a bell. But ding, ding, there's no bell here, Bruno. We'll get one out here. The match is underway. Let's just declare it underway and go here. Jesse James Armstrong challenging for the TV title. A week ago, he was the television champion. Tony Falk can talk all he wants to about holding onto this belt for a long time, but he mentioned that Double J Jeff Jarrett is not here today. Frank Morrell is not here today. We know Ronnie P. Gossett is not here today. So I'm wondering if Tony Falk is going to have a very difficult time hanging on to this TV title, going one against one. The way he won it was with interference from Double J Jeff Jarrett a week ago.
That's exactly right. Jesse James Armstrong walks Falk, nails him with the right hand. Let us also keep in mind, Dave, that Armstrong leaves this one, and Falk kicks out of it at one. So Jesse James Armstrong was the original USWA television champion here in the USWA.
That's right, and he was very close to hanging on to it for the required 4 defenses, which would have paid him a $4,000 bonus. All of a sudden, last week, the interference from Double J and Tony Falk walks out as the TV champion. By the way, the bell has arrived.
Great.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but what some of this Jarrett stable had that thing hidden somewhere, too. And anyway, we've got it. We're ready to go. Tony Falk, upper arm, and he comes around with a headlock on Jesse James Armstrong. Can he keep him there? No.
Laird Falk leaps over, comes down. Armstrong catches him, tosses him down with a nice hand toss, one, and Tony Falk is up.
Kicking things off with a championship match today. We got a great main event coming up a little bit later on. Superstar Bill Dundee against Too Sexy Brian Christopher.
Oh, boy, can't wait for that. Look at Armstrong. Going up. He's climbing the ladder. Going to top rope.
Oh, my goodness.
Boy.
Mistake.
Nobody home as Tony Falk was able to dodge Jesse James Armstrong as Armstrong came flying off of that top rope. And Tony Falk trying to take advantage now of the mistake made by Jesse James Armstrong. Nails him with the right hand, and the USWA television champion, Tony Falk. Going after Armstrong, going to have to break that hold.
Over on the rope. Well, I'll tell you what, Falk looks a lot better, chances look a lot better to successfully defend his TV title right now than they did earlier. Oh, Armstrong bounces out of those turnbuckles. He hit hard on his back.
Boy, he bounced out of that hard, didn't he?
Falk's doing the smart thing. He's going after the weakness. He noticed he hurt his back, and he went right for the small of it with a boot. And now the double fist down across the lower back of Jesse James Armstrong.
Tony Falk says he's the new and improved Tony Falk. Well, he is the USWA television champion. That we can't argue. I don't know about the new and improved.
I don't either. I still wonder how improved when Jeff Jarrett is not around, or Frank Morrell, the referee.
So Falk works over Jesse James Armstrong. Armstrong on his feet. Russian leg sweep from Tony Falk.
Falk cut probably does not go for it. That's probably a mistake. Count of 1, 2. Yeah, you got to wonder if Falk had gone for a quick cover, if he could have held him for a 3 count. I don't know, but he wasted a 2 or 3 count. He's doing a little premature celebrating now.
Falk goes on with that front face lock. Fans get behind Jesse James Armstrong now, cheering on the former USWA television champion. Armstrong comes off the rope, goes under Falk. Line first, he's got him 1, and Falk kicks out.
Armstrong with a great move, but Falk comes right back with a clothesline, and Jesse James Armstrong goes to the mat.
What a good match here today, Dave. Our opening bout in USWA Wrestling.
I got to tell you, I didn't think this was going to be very good, but you're exactly right. It's terrific so far.
Oh, boy, 2 count, and Armstrong able to kick out of it at 2. They continue to go back and forth, Armstrong and Falk, for the USWA television title that's hanging in the valley. Referee downtown Bruno is checking. See if Armstrong wants to give it up. And Armstrong holding on as Tony Falk continues to tighten up. Oh, you're having him down on the sleeper hole. That's twice now, and Armstrong catches himself nearly before the 3rd time. Able to hang in there after this television title match. Jesse James comes off the rope, dodges an elbow, comes back with a flying press, and Falk dodges him again.
Both wrestlers made mistakes there, but Jesse James Armstrong ends up getting the worst of it. Tony Falk rolls him over, middle of the ring, drops down with a forearm. Does he go for the cover? Yes, 1, 2. Oh, rolling. Armstrong got a 2 count.
Boy, he reversed it so quick, Dave. He took Falk and rolled him over, got his shoulders down for a quick 2. And I think it even surprised Tony Falk.
I think so, too. And I think Armstrong was surprised that he didn't hold him for the 3 count. Falk immediately went for a choke after that. Now he's got his boot across Jesse James Armstrong's throat. Referee downtown Bruno warning him about the choking. Armstrong pulls himself up by the rope. Right hand by Tony Falk, and another right fist. Armstrong battles back in time. He hits him with another right hand. Falk is staggered, but Armstrong still hanging back in the corner. It has not been a particularly good match for Jesse James Armstrong as he attempts to regain the TV title here today.
Yeah, he's taking quite a pounding from Falk, but Armstrong is also first of this match. Great moves that kept him on top. Got a couple of
Armstrong has been able to respond when it counted the most. Can he do it again here? Referee again, checking to see.
2.
Armstrong, puts the boot on the rope.
Yeah.
Great move by Armstrong.
Very smart move to get a break and to get Falk off of that hole that he had him on. And Tony Falk kicks out there. Armstrong down on the mat, and Falk is up on the middle rope. Down, a double up right hand.
That's a lot of weight coming off that middle rope, too. Tony Falk is a big guy. And he comes right down on top of Armstrong. Armstrong on his feet, but helped there by Falk, who then nails him with a right hand.
Whips him in. Look at Armstrong. He comes off the rope. Setting him up here. Tony Falk down. 1, 2, 3. He got it. He got him, Dave. We've got a new television champion. And Tony Falk fell. That double J for him. All of a sudden, he's gone. Oh, boy.
Jesse James Armstrong collects the TV title. The USWA TV champion, Jesse James Armstrong. We will take us a break.
How about them apples?
Oh, Falk is unhappy. Jesse James Armstrong celebrating. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with more from the USWA in just a moment.
pick out new glasses, that's a big decision, but I can make sure you end up happy.
You look great.
Customers are very comfortable knowing that they have a guarantee at Lens Crafters.
I wanted to bring these back.
If you end up having second thoughts about your new glasses, you can always come back.
No problem.
I can replace them, or I can refund your money. At Lens Crafters, no hassles. We'll do whatever it takes to make you happy.
Oh, they look great.
It's not just a guarantee, it's a promise.
Lens Crafters, helping people see better, 1 hour at a time.
There's just something people like about a pickup man.
Whether you're a pickup man or a pickup woman, you're going to love the deals at your local Ford dealer during Truck Month, because you can get low 4.8 financing or $600 cash back on a #1 selling Ford Ranger for total savings of over $2,700. And it's loaded with air, AM/FM cassette stereo, and more. Ford Ranger. It's a lot of truck for a little price. See the Truck Authority, your local Ford dealer during Truck Month.
I'm going to Wendy's for a sandwich on a toasted bun. Wendy's spicy chicken. I gotta get one, gotta get one, gotta get one. Gotta get one, gotta get one, gotta get one.
When you get that craving, Wendy's would like you to know that our spicy chicken sandwich, seasoned with Dave's own blend of pepper and spices, is available every day.
Thank you for my chicken.
That's one happy dude.
So pick up a Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich today. And now, biggie size any Wendy's combo with great biggie fries and a biggie drink for just 39 cents extra.
Breaking news doesn't wait for weekends. When your week is ending, theirs is just beginning. You can count on the Action News 5 weekend team for the most complete coverage. Janet Morris and Jovita Moore, Harold Grater on sports, and Ron Childers' Pinpoint 5 forecast. On the streets and on top of the big stories every weekend. Action News 5 weekend. Coverage you can count on. Every day.
Well, we have a new TV champion today who was the TV champion before interference from Jeff Jarrett last week, so maybe, folks, I think I consider the belt is back where it should be.
Back where it started, down there, exactly back where it should be.
Got another match coming up right here. Here he comes, Reggie B. Fine out here. I noticed Reggie does not have the big fur coat. You got a match, Reggie?
Give me this microphone, man. I am the world's greatest professional wrestler. I've been undefeated on this TV for the last 2 years now. I ain't lost a match in 2 years. Shut up, you low budget. I'm the best man in the world. I'm going to prove it right now because I'm going to hurt this boy real bad.
Well, let's see what you can do. You got somebody special coming up as your opponent here today, Reggie B. Fine. I will also dispute the undefeated for 2 years claim that Mr. Fine has just made. But he's climbing into the ring, and we're just about set to go with the next action on USWA channel.
Lights are down. And the fire is on. Cyberpunk fire. There he is, Dave. Stepping into the ring, and Reggie B. Fine is looking as if to say, this is who I'm wrestling today.
Yeah. Well, let's see if that so-called undefeated streak of Mr. Fine remains intact after he faces Cyberpunk fire here today. They're just slowly taking off the warm-up. Yeah, now I got the bell, Bruno. Here we go. The bell sounds.
Sounds like a bell.
We're underway. USWA Championship Wrestling, a good one here today. Dave Brown along ringside with Corey Macklin. Lance Russell off today, but he'll be back in a couple of weeks. Meanwhile, watch the fist as downtown Bruno the referee.
Bruno steps in between them as Reggie B. Fine and the Cyberpunk fire. Tangle up of USWA Wrestling. Well, we continue to reiterate, Dave, that huge main event today. Too Sexy Brian Christopher coming up, taking on Phil Superstar Dundee. We're going to bring it to you right here today on USWA Wrestling. Good move. Oh, and Reggie B. Fine said he snatched my hair, Ref.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Got him by the hair.
You got to look real close.
Reggie B. Fine. Not another one like him anywhere.
Boy.
Thank goodness, lots of folks would say.
Cyberpunk ready to tangle up with Reggie B. Fine. is it? I got it right wrong. There's fire, rolls it down, one, and fine. Puts his legs right on the bottom rope.
You know, we give Reggie a rough time, and deservedly so, but he can wrestle. There's no doubt about it. That was an excellent move. Find yourself in trouble, get those feet over the rope. That stops everything. And the referee will call for a break. So now, instead of being counted out, Reggie's still very much alive in the match here.
Cyberpunk fire. Ending up on it, Sydney Titlow. Let me know, baby.
Boy, the Cyberpunk fire, along with his partner, really caught the imagination of the fans when they came in here.
One half of the USWA tag team is the Cyberpunk fire. Milling away on Reggie B. Fine. And Fine, out on the floor, decides that, hey, I'm going to take a break. Cyberpunk leaps over the top rope. Oh, boy. What a move from the Cyberpunk fire.
Look out.
Slams Reggie B. Fine right into our table. Drop kicks him down and over the table. Oh, boy. That Cyberpunk's exciting to watch today.
He is. He's back in the ring. Referee is trying to get Reggie back into the ring. Reggie's over here all tangled up in chairs and tables and everything else. And let's see, is Reggie going to be able to make it back into the ring? I guess is the question right now. He wants to tag. He's trying to tag before the record. I don't think he's about to go in there against Fire. Counts at 8. All right, he's trying to get over. And a quick count. Now Reggie's back in, and Reggie says, I need a timeout. For about a week, I need a timeout. He's not going to get it.
With this Cyberpunk, boy. Cyberpunk laying in on Reggie B. Fine. Putting it on him.
Oh, apologies, Reggie B. Fine. I'm so sorry.
Can you believe this?
Anything I might have done to offend you, I'm sorry, says Reggie. Be careful, Cyberpunk. And he is. Boot to the midsection. Reggie's on the mat. Cyberpunk misses with the elbow.
Reggie B. Fine able to dodge the elbow from the Cyberpunk. And Fine goes after him now. Sets up Cyberpunk fire. Nails him with the right hand. Picks him up. High in the air. Then this Reggie's not a small guy.
Ooh.
And he just threw Cyberpunk fire. Boy. Reggie B. Fine comes in here at about 266. Now let me say, dude. Close to a 310. Just barely in the Cyberpunk lady.
He pulled that right shoulder just off the mat, draped his arm across the bottom rope, and the referee stopped the count just in time. Dumped over the back. Cyberpunk fire on the mat, holding the small of his back. Reggie follows with a cover. Can he make it stick? 2. No. Cyberpunk kicks out at the count of 2. And Reggie wants a quicker count.
Wants a quicker count. Reggie B. Fine got about a 60-pound weight advantage over the Cyberpunk. And he pressed it high in the air and hard into that turnbuckle. Oh, boy.
And the fire, when he hit that turnbuckle, he bounced out of there and slid down to the ring. He hit hard back there. Oh, across the way again.
Reggie B. Fine.
Reggie showing some power.
Yep. I've been eating my wheat. Looking tough in this, man. Oh, Dr. Cyberpunk, that could be a mistake, Dave. He should have went for a cover.
Yeah, instead of the choke.
Instead of choking it. The referee makes him break the chokehold, and Reggie B. Fine sets the Cyberpunk fire up. Slams down with a big forearm. And the Cyberpunk finally gets over to the rope. Unable to get a break. Reggie B. picks him up. Body slam once again. So Reggie B. minutes has had the upper hand on the Cyberpunk Fire, but it started out slowly for Fire. Hard into the turnbuckle, and Cyberpunk comes out of there, and Fine caught up in the ring. Comes out and look at this Cyberpunk Fire. Slashes it right across the chest. Once again, Cyberpunk goes after him. Reggie snatches his leg from under him. He's got him covered, too. And he's got his feet on the rope.
The referee saw that and stopped the count. Otherwise, Reggie would have had the victory. Reggie thinks he's won it.
Yeah, he thinks he's won it. He thinks it's over. Cyberpunk wakes him up with that big kick three. Oh, boy. That'll do it.
Reggie.
Cyberpunk Fire.
Reggie wanted a fast count. Well, he got it there.
I don't think that's the one he wanted.
You're right. Reggie loses Cyberpunk Fire. What the Cyberpunk finally had to do is just take control of the tempo of the match. And that's what he did. Cyberpunk Fire gets the victory, and he walks out of here victorious. Look out, Bill Dundee is out, nails the Cyberpunk, rolls him in the ring. What's going on here? Bill Dundee going after the mask of Cyberpunk Fire.
Come on. Dundee determined to unmask the Cyberpunk Fire.
And Reggie helping him take the mask off.
Oh, the tumble. Match is over. Dundee has no business out here. Take it out of here, Bill. Here comes Brian Christopher. Goes after Dundee and Reggie B. Fine, and finally they hightail it out of here. See, Dundee has no business out here at all, Dave.
Absolutely not. Thanks to Brian Christopher, the mask's still intact as Cyberpunk Fire is up on one knee now. And it's kind of shaking away the cobwebs. The handshake to Brian Christopher, and Cyberpunk Fire can now celebrate the victory just a little bit in a very tough match, which he has just had with Reggie B. Fine. He's still holding that back. Boy, he was really hammered into the turnbuckles a couple of times by Reggie B. Fine during the match. There's Brian Christopher greeting some of the fans. He'll be back a little bit later on in the big main event. By the way, he'll be going against Bill Dundee in that main event coming up a little bit later on. Well, headed into the area right now is Samantha. Samantha, the #1 fan of superstar Bill Dundee.
Dave Brown, you tell me how anybody wants to see Miss Texas Jackie Moore in lingerie. Are you telling me I'm in a lingerie match with Miss Texas?
Well, as you are, yeah. There's a match coming up just in a few days, and you are going to be going against Miss Texas in a lingerie match. That's right.
What I'm asking you is, who in their right mind wants to see Miss Texas in lingerie? Her tailor is terrible. She'll probably come out wearing a flannel gown with a big old floppy house shoes because there's nothing other. She's just a little bitty nut. Don't go to the gym. Terrible looking. Nobody wants to see her in lingerie.
Well, some of the fans over there disagreed with you, I think.
They were cheering for me. That's not what they were talking about, although I don't need them. But nobody wants to see her in lingerie, and I'll tell you why. All you old fat men, sit back over there and take a deep breath. Because if you want to see a real woman in lingerie, you just take a look right here. What?
Oh, you'll get them all out of that. Listen, Sylvester Stallone just called. He wants to talk to you about something. Yeah, he's on the phone. Go talk to old Sly. He wants to talk to you. All right, tell him we'll be there, too, by God. Dave Brown, would you just tell them people right, look in that camera and say, Bill, that's Wolfie D. If you would do that, this would all be over.
That's Cyberpunk Fire, and we were very upset to see you coming out here and interfering after you just won a tough match to try to take the mask off.
Well, if you would just tell the people, I wouldn't have to do it. Wolfie D, let me tell you something, brother. I don't like you, I don't like your old man, and I hate your stinking mother for bringing you into this world, brother. You're a liar, and you're a cheat, and Randy Hale keeps protecting you. If you would just book a match, my hair or something against that mask, I'll sign it, because I want you out of here, brother. Every time I whoop... Oh, here we go.
Oh, look out. Cyberpunk Fire jumping Bill Dundee, sort of returning the favor, Corey, from what happened earlier after the match out here. as Cyberpunk was jumped from behind. Look out, Samantha throws powder in the face of Cyberpunk's fire, and then she goes after the mask.
Come on, here we go again. Dundee and Samantha now after the mask of the Cyberpunk fire.
Chair. Folded metal chair in Miss Texas, and all of a sudden, Samantha and Bill Dundee get out of here. The Cyberpunk is not happy at all. Let's calm everything down, Corey. We'll take a break. We'll be back in just a moment.
It's back. Color the Weather returns to McDonald's.
On TV5.
Hey, kids, pick up your Color the Weather points on participating McDonald's.
Draw a picture of your favorite weather.
Like snowflakes or sunshine. And drop off your drawings at McDonald's.
Daily winners drawn at random will see their art live on Action News AM on TV5.
And receive prizes. Plus, there's more. They'll be eligible for a monthly grand prize drawing. So get ready to Color the Weather. Color the Weather with WMC TV5
and McDonald's today.
Johnny Bench for S&K.
At times like these, it pays to look good. At S&K's Double Value Savings event, it doesn't cost a fortune. What would you expect to pay for a handsome all-wool suit, a tuxedo, or this double-breasted suit I'm wearing? $400? At S&K, they're 2 for $300. And silk sport coats, less than $100. So for great times, great looks, and great prices, where are you going to buy your next suit?
S&K.
Yeah.
4 area locations at Hickory Mall, Germantown, Bartlett, and Hickory Hill.
Just for Feet has all the greats in skate.
Ultra Wheels.
The Gretzky Great One and the Katarina that were $199.95. Now just $99.99.
Lower.
The Gretzky Power Play was $89.95. Now just $39.99.
Lower.
If Ultra Savings is your goal, we've even got inline skates for as little as $29.99.
Lower.
Or even $19.99. Score 50% savings and more on inline skates this week at Just for Feet, where your 13th pair is free.
Tennessee is turning 200. What better time to put our best foot forward? Capture the volunteer spirit on which this great state was founded. Action News 5's Rod Starnes heads for the hills. Foothills, that is. Smoky Mountains, Tennessee tea. Hit it, Branny. It's a Rocky Top road trip across 500 miles and 200 years. Come along as we waltz across Tennessee, Monday at 5.
It's home cover-up time at Curlo Construction, and it's your chance to uncover big savings on the improvements your home needs. Right now, save up to $300 on Curlo's best 20-year asphalt fiberglass shingle roof. Save up to $800 on low-maintenance weather-beating siding. Call this number right now for a free, no-obligation home improvement estimate. And with 100% bank rate financing and no money down, Curlo has you covered. Take advantage of home cover-up specials from Curlo Construction, Memphis' #1 home improvement company.
Now you can buy a nice car, too. Credit problems? No problem. Come to Schaefer Motors at 3360 Elvis Presley Boulevard. If you have slow, weak, bad credit, no credit, bankrupt, we can help. We have late model cars at prices you can't afford. 0 down with the trade-in. If you've ever been denied credit at any other area dealers, we can help. Down payment as low as $7.99 and approval in 1 hour. Come by 3360 Elvis Presley between Winchester and Brooks Road for a fine pre-owned car.
USWA Wrestling is brought to you in part by Bill Blake Insurance, now with a new location at Getwell and Rhodes.
Hey, we showed the address just a moment ago, but let's do it again. Tell you how you can be right here with us. Got a great audience with us here today. We'd like to have you join us. We are live on TV5 on Saturday morning. We're the only weekly, I believe, live wrestling show anywhere in the world. There are a couple of others that are live most of the time or every now and then, but we're here every week. Every week. You can join us. Here's the address. Send a self-addressed stamped envelope to Studio Wrestling Tickets, WMC-TV, 1960 Union Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee, 38104. There's no charge for the tickets, but you must include a self-addressed stamped envelope. and you can request up to 4. If you want more than that, we love to have you. Scout group, birthday parties, anything like that. But in that case, include the name and telephone number of a responsible party so that you can be contacted. We find out exactly how many tickets you're going to be able to use. And then join us here and have a good time with us on Saturday on USWA Championship Wrestling. Speaking of having a good time, the guys have been having a good time on Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum with all the action. No wrestling at the Coliseum this week, but wrestling will be back on Monday, May 20th. Monday, May 20th, wrestling returns to the Coliseum.
But there's wrestling this week, Dave. We're going to be at the Sheraton Casino Center. Coming up Wednesday night at the Sheraton Casino Center. There, 7:30 is bell time. Wednesday night, May the 15th, this coming Wednesday night.
Special dream match night. All tickets are $5 at the casino, and in this one, in the opening match of the night.
Look at that for opener,
yeah,
boy.
Doug Gilbert against Brickhouse Brown, and the winner is going to get a world title match.
That's just the opening bout coming up Wednesday night at the Sheraton. Then a lingerie match. We heard Samantha out here talking about it a bit earlier, and hopefully today we'll hear from Miss Texas as these two will tangle up in a lingerie match coming up Wednesday night.
Then you got a chain match coming up in which Brian Christopher will be going against Stern Moe. Should be another good one, and they'll be joined, chained between them, and that one could be wild.
Then a USWA Tag Team title match. It's the titles versus $1,000. The team of Bill Superstar Dundee and Reggie B. Fine will be together. I guess they were out here trying to get their teamwork together a little bit earlier when they both double-teamed Cyberpunk Fire.
Yeah, well, it didn't work out too well as Brian Christopher arrived to break that up, but that's not all. Main event of the night, and we can't give you the whole thing yet because negotiations are still going on, but I can tell you the King, Jerry Lawler, will be involved in a dream match. It's all in Tunica. Wednesday night, May 15th. It begins at 7:30. All tickets, just $5.
That's the deal.
Yes, indeed, it is. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here, and we'll hope to be able to talk to Miss Texas in just a moment. Stay with us.
Memphis's biggest sales event is back. The Great Isuzu Tent event is underway. For a limited time only, and only at Bluff City Isuzu and Quatney Isuzu, the tents are up. Here's the deal. During the event, make no down payment on every 96 Isuzu on the lot. Like Rodeo, drive it for just $249 a month with no down payment. Pay just $173 a month for the all-new Hombre pickup. Every 96 Trooper and Oasis minivan. Make no down payment. Get to Quatney Isuzu and Bluff City Isuzu today while the tents are up.
Hi, folks. Bob Brickhouse for Sunrise Pontiac GMC truck. It's the red tag sale at Sunrise, and the savings are unbelievable. Managers have been told to slash prices to rock bottom on over 500 new cars and trucks, the entire $2 million used car inventory, including the cars and trucks under $29.95. Immediate financing with next to nothing down, top trade-in, free hot dogs, Cokes, and balloons for the kids, a certificate for a free car full with every test drive. The red tag sale going on now at the #1 volume Pontiac and GMC dealer in 47 states. Sunrise, the ugliest building on Covington Pike, Memphis.
Dennis Hall's Auto Salvage, home of a million parts. Call or come by 3100 Gill Road and see Dennis Hall's large inventory of both domestic and foreign parts. Bumper-to-bumper body parts, used and rebuilt engines and transmissions. They also specialize in both new and used glass replacement for all makes and models of cars and trucks. For steering column and theft repair, Dennis Hall's guaranteed the lowest prices in Memphis.
Hi, I'm Dennis Hall. For the best prices in town, come on down.
The blockbuster motion picture comes to NBC. Tom Cruise, Jack Nicholson, Demi Moore, Kevin Bacon, Kiefer Sutherland, Kevin Pollak, and Noah Wiling.
You want answers. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
A Few Good Men, Sunday at an early time, 8/7 Central on NBC.
Sky 5, first video, breaking news, air coverage you can count on, only on Action News 5.
Okay, back here on USWA Championship Wrestling, and mentioned earlier that about coming up in just a matter of days now, lingerie match with Samantha taking on Miss Texas. Well, we heard earlier from one half of the participants, Samantha, who was out a little earlier. Well, this time, Want to give a little equal time to Miss Texas as she makes her way around the ring area. And I'm sure she has quite a few words to say about the bout coming up. This week with Samantha, Miss Texas. Hello.
Hey, how you doing? You know, a lingerie match is my kind of match. Yeah? You know, Samantha, you've been out here knocking me. Will you take a good look, honey? Because I go to the gym and work out every day. So take a good look. You know, you make me sick, and Bill Dundee make me sick. But this week, in the lingerie match, I'm going to strip you down and show that disgusting little body of yours. And also, I'm going to show everybody that you ain't nothing but a fat slob.
Miss Texas, as the bout will take place coming up this week, Miss Texas versus Samantha in the lingerie match. Just one of the bout's exciting matches that's coming up this week. Miss Texas, all right, we've got action in the ring now as we'll be seeing Brickhouse Brown in action, and his opponent, Charlie Laird, makes his way to the ring area now.
Charlie's been working out too there, Corey. I noticed he's bulking up a little bit. Oh, yeah. He's headed to the ring right now. He's got another guy who works out a lot in Brickhouse Brown. Headed out here right now to get this one underway. 1 full 10-minute time limit USWA match. Here comes Brickhouse Brown. Let the fans know him for a long, long time.
And I can't believe a quiet Brickhouse Brown.
Yeah.
Well, thus far.
Didn't have a word to say.
Referee downtown Bruno calls for it, and Brickhouse Brown doing all of his talking in the ring. He immediately goes after Charlie Laird. Brickhouse wrestling out of Miami, Florida. Charlie Laird coming in out of Millington, Tennessee, and Brickhouse Brown bags him into the corner. Reversal, Laird whips him in. Nice backdrop from Charlie Laird. And look at Charlie Laird go. Laird takes him down, and Brickhouse Brown rolls out of the ring.
Maybe a bit of a surprise for Brickhouse Brown. I don't remember if he had ever wrestled Charlie Laird before, but if he wrestled Charlie Laird a year ago, he's obviously wrestling a different wrestler now. Charlie Laird looking pretty good there, and Brickhouse took a moment to get out and regroup. Think about his strategy maybe a little bit more.
As you mentioned, Dave, Laird has really beaten himself up. And some nice moves in there in this match also. Nice move from Brickhouse Brown.
Dropped him on his back. Charlie Laird having trouble getting up from that one, and Brickhouse not helping him out a bit either. Big main event coming up later on. Don't forget about it. You got superstar Bill Dundee going against Brian Christopher.
Oh, yeah. 2 count, and Laird kicks out of it. Brickhouse Brown continues to just melt away on Charlie Laird.
Brickhouse picking him up on the head. He's trying to get control of it. Charlie Laird trying to prevent that, but so far Brickhouse seems to be having the upper hand.
Brickhouse whips him in. Laird comes off. Nice versus, yeah, nice hip dog. Arm drag to take Brickhouse Brown down. Charlie Laird, oh, body slam from Laird. And Charlie Laird reverses him to the ropes. Brickhouse Brown sets him up with a leg sweep. Takes him down, hooks the leg. 2, 3, and that'll do it. Brickhouse Brown gets the victory today over Charlie Laird on USWA Championship Wrestling.
I think Brickhouse had more of a battle there that he bargained for when he stepped in here today and saw that his opponent was going to be Charlie Laird, but Brickhouse does take control of the whole situation and comes away with the victory. So you got your hand raised there today.
That shouldn't be no surprise to you, is it? When don't I get my hands raised? Let me tell all you suckers something right now. This time,
I'm back, and I'm coming real hard. Before any sucker face me, they better play the God. Because I'm planning on taking everybody out, put a strain in your brain, and remove all doubt. I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm taking over around here. I'm the man. And there better be a whole lot of going on here, because I'm declaring war, and I ain't taking no prisoners, sucker. It's time to open up that world-famous original can of kick butt. And I'm going to tell you people something right now. You better be on the lookout.
Brickhouse Brown, he's back. He said he's taking over. We're taking a break. We'll be back in just a moment.
The tents are up. The prices are down. During the Great Isuzu Tent Event going on now at Gwatney Isuzu on Covington Pike. Make no down payment on every new 96 Isuzu in stock. New 96 Hombres, Isuzu's new pickup with air, airbag, ABS, stereo cassette, and much more. Zero down, $159 a month. Or drive a hot-selling new 96 Rodeo with air, dual airbags, ABS brakes, stereo cassette, and much more. Zero down, $249 a month. Hurry to the Great Isuzu Tent Event. Going on now at the Mid-South #1 selling Isuzu dealer. Gwatney Isuzu 2000 Covington Pike.
We're building a lot of great things here in Memphis, like the reputation for service and value from the hometown boys at Bill Blake. You can save up to 50% on your car insurance. At Bill Blake, you get instant SR22 filing with low monthly payments. Solve your car insurance problems and save money. Call Bill Blake at 948-5551 or 346-5551. They'll work with you.
Johnny Bench for S&K.
At times like these, it pays to look good. At S&K's Double Value Savings Event, it doesn't cost a fortune. What would you expect to pay for a handsome all-wool suit, a tuxedo, or this double-breasted suit I'm wearing? $400? At S&K, they're 2 for $300. And silk sport coats, less than $100. So for great times, great looks, and great prices, where are you going to buy your next suit?
S&K!
Yeah!
4 area locations at Hickory Mall, Germantown, Bartlett, and Hickory Hill.
Win $500 just by watching Oprah on WMC TV5 and $1,000 on $1,000 Thursdays. It's easy. All you have to do is watch and win. Watch for the Oprah Word of the Day during the Oprah Show. When you see the announcement with the watchword, be the 5th caller at 535-WMC5. That's 535-9625. Just say no to any other show. Watch Oprah weekdays at 4 on WMC TV5 and you could be a winner. $500 a day, $1,000 Thursdays. Only Oprah and only on WMC TV5, where the winning is easy.
A lot of action coming around the USWA. We mentioned we'll be back at the Mid-South Coliseum on Monday, May 20th. No wrestling at the Coliseum this week, but Monday, May 20th, it will be back. And we already talked a little bit about Tunica, Mississippi. Dream Match Night coming up in Tunica down at the Sheraton at Casino Center. So there is big action coming up in the USWA this weekend and the weeks ahead.
Indeed. What a great atmosphere for wrestling down at the Sheraton, Dave. I love going down there. We'll be there this Wednesday night, Sheraton Casino at Casino Center, 7:30 bell time. Always a great crowd there at the Sheraton, and boy, it is great for wrestling action. Get down there and see this Dream Match Night in Tunica. The King, Jerry Lawler, is on the card. USWA title match. We've got that lingerie match also. Cyberpunk, Too Sexy Brian Christopher, Bill Superstar Dundee, Miss Texas, Samantha, Men on a Mission, Sir Mo, Brickhouse Brown, Dangerous Duck Gilbert. A heck of a lineup coming up Wednesday night, Sheraton Casino at Casino Center, 7:30 bell time. We will be looking for you down there Wednesday night. We'll return to the Mid-South Coliseum. Again, there's no wrestling this Monday night, but we'll return Monday, May 20th, Mid-South Coliseum for USWA Wrestling, and we'll return to Lady Luck Casino Pavilion. Down at the Lady Luck at the West Helena Bridge this past week, tremendous crowd on hand there at the Lady Luck, looking for those that were in attendance to come back and join us once again, and be sure to get your tickets in advance so you can be down there with us also. It's out in the pavilion there in Lady Luck, so minors are welcome to come and be in attendance. Lady Luck Casino Pavilion. We'll be there Wednesday, May 22nd, Friday, May 24th, South Fulton, Kentucky at the high school, 7:30 bell time. A unified title match there in South Fulton. Jerry the King Lawler taking on Double J, Jeff Jarrett. Too Sexy Brian Christopher, Sir Mo, the Cyberpunk, Bill Superstar Dundee, Brickhouse Brown, Miss Texas, Samantha, and newcomer Dwayne Johnson on the card as well in South Fulton, Kentucky. Friday, May 31st, in Lepanto, Arkansas at the high school there. USWA Super Action in Lepanto, and that is USWA Action on Tour. Wednesday night, Sheraton Casino Center, Dave.
All right, thanks very much, Corey. Right now, I'd like to talk to too sexy Brian Christopher a little bit. Got a big match coming up here just minutes from now in our main event. Going against superstar Bill Dundee. We've already had one run-in here today as Brian came out to help out Cyberpunk Fire and probably prevented his being unmasked here today. High fives all around as Brian Christopher greets his many, many fans. Well, one guy's a little unhappy over there for some reason. Here's Brian.
How's it going, Dave?
It's going good. I trust things are going well for you. I know you got a tough match coming up here today, and others too.
Yeah, you're right. I got a real tough match coming up here against Bill Dundee. And I had a couple of tough matches last week, didn't I? Or supposedly, they were supposed to be tough, right? I was supposed to step in there with Jerry the King Lawler, and just last week he sat out here, and he didn't give me a chance at all to beat him, did he?
That's true.
He said, there's no way. He tried to wipe sweat off my forehead. Said I was spouting off at the mouth. Well, you know what, Dave? I made me a little list here. I made me a little list last week, and I put down here a lot of names of people that I want to take care of and get rid of and get them out of my hair. And who was number one?
Jerry Lawler.
Jerry Lawler was number one, and you know why there's an X beside his name? Because I beat Jerry Lawler. I beat Jerry Lawler like I said I was going to do, and where is Jerry Lawler today?
Well, not
he
here.
He is so embarrassed that he did not show up here today because he can't face all his fans, all his thousands of fans out there, but he can't face you, and you know he certainly can't face me. Now, Dave, who's number two on the list, huh?
Double J, Jeff Jarrett.
Double J, Jeff Jarrett. Now, just like Jerry Lawler, where is Double J, Jeff Jarrett? I'll tell you where he is. He's not where Tony Falk said he was, off vacationing somewhere. Jeff Jarrett is laid up at home with a seriously screwed up knee because he tried to put his patented figure four leg lock on me after I beat Jerry Lawler, stepped in there with Jeff Jarrett, but that didn't work, Jeff. That didn't work. Your figure four didn't work. Like I said before, you're no kind of champion because I reversed it on him, and then he sat there and screamed, ah, 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 let go, let go, let go, until Tony Falk and Frank Morrell and everybody else jumped in the ring and got him disqualified so that he could keep the belt. Now, Dave, who's number three on the list?
Men on a Mission, Sir Mo.
Sir Mo, and that's what I'm going to take care of this week. Jerry Lawler, I got a star beside Jeff Jarrett because I'm not through with him. But Sir Mo, this week at the Sheraton Casino, I'm going to be looking for you because it's dream night. And dream night means it's going to be dream matches. And my dream match is to get you in there with a chain match. A big old chain is going to be hooked to our wrists, and we're going to fight it out. Fight it out with everything you've got, Sir Mo, because you know what I can do with a chain. And then when I get through you, King Mabel's next on my list, and then the big loudmouth superstar Bill Dundee made a little special appearance on my list too. But I'm going to take care of you today in front of the world. So get ready, Sir Mo, because your time is coming, and I'm the man that's going to put you out. Where you at, Lawler? Where you at, Jarrett? I'm here.
Brian Christopher, he's here, no doubt about it. He'll be back to go against Bill Dundee in just a moment. Don't go away.
Out here, this is no big deal. Neither is this. This is what we call a big deal. Arby's $5 value roundup. Like the tangy goodness of beef and cheddar. Get 3 for $5. Prefer the slow roasted flavor of regular roast beef? Get 4 for $5. Rather enjoy the authentic taste of the barbecue? Get 5 for $5. Your choice during Arby's $5 value roundup. So hurry in for a deal you can't beat. You'll taste why it's better out here. Arby's $5 value roundup.
something people like about a pickup man.
It's Truck Month at your local Ford dealer, and they're offering low 4.8% financing or $600 cash back for total savings of over $3,000 on the best-selling 96 Ford F-150. But hurry, because with low 4.8 financing or $600 cash back, don't expect these F-150s to be around long.
There's just something people like about a pickup man.
See the Truck Authority, your local Ford dealer, during Truck Month.
Welcome to C&W Auto Sales and Salvage. We specialize in the lowest price and the best service on all glass and column repair. Motors, rotors, starters, radiators, front caps, all at the best price.
I'm Easy Money.
I'm Jammin' Joel.
Without a question.
We're your parts connection.
Let us hook you up.
Hi, I'm Wanda Cat, owner of C&W Auto Sales and Salvage, and I'll pay you cash for your old junk car.
We crush the competition! No!
The big stories are always on Action News 5.
Now, police say the more you know about a criminal, the more you'll be able to help them.
First video.
This story just into Action News 5. A small plane has crashed near the airport in Covington, Tennessee. Sky 5 is en route to the scene. We'll have more information as it becomes available.
The best coverage.
This was an issue that really had this town hopping, and it was a bitter fight all the way.
If it's going on in the Mid-South, it's going on Action News 5. A celebration of a city, a people, a culture, and a world. Many countries, many cuisines, but one thing in common: barbecue. Memphis in May pays special tribute to all 18 nations honored in the past 20 years. Pig Mania reigns May 16th through 18th at Tom Lee Park. So go hog wild. The Miss Piggy contest is on schedule as usual, or shall we say unusual, and prizes for showmanship too. Memphis in May's barbecue cooking contest. It's smoking. Brought to you by Brian Foods, Kroger, Jimmy Dean, Budweiser, King Cotton, FM 100, and TV5.
Don't gamble with your car insurance. Make the sure bet on a winning hand from the hometown boys at Bill Blake. They're dealing straight with savings up to 50% on your car insurance. For low monthly payments on your car insurance, call Bill Blake at 948-5551 or 346-5551. They'll work with you.
Sports coverage you can count on today on Action News 5.
Well, I tell you what, we've got a main event here that should be a very good one today. Been looking forward to it all day long. Superstar Bill Dundee against too sexy Brian Christopher. And we'll get him in here. The referee is already in the area, downtown Bruno, and we are just about going to be set to go with this action on USWA Championship Wrestling. Here comes the superstar, Bill Dundee. Now, Christopher talked about it being big mouth Dundee. He came out, he was talking about something when he came through the curtain. Samantha has accompanied him to the ring. His #1 fan, he says. Will likely be in the corner.
Oh, the superstar.
Here comes Brian. Brian Christopher heading into the action.
This one is going to be a dandy here today, boy. This is a main event anywhere in the world of professional wrestling. I guarantee you that.
This is one of those where you look for a favorite in the match. I don't think you got one. I think either man has a very good chance of winning this match. Brian Christopher, Bill Dundee.
This guy at ringside, as you mentioned, Dave, he's a little unhappy today. He's one of the fans in the audience, and I'm guessing word with Dundee over here.
You know, that's the same guy that Armstrong had trouble with last week. I don't know. Anyway, back to the ring. Superstar Bill Dundee, Brian Christopher going at it. They tie it up. Back into the turnbuckles goes Bill Dundee, Brian Christopher. And Dundee says, hey, he pulled my hair. Well, if he did, I didn't see it. I sure wouldn't put it past him, but I didn't see it happen.
Christopher takes him down. Rolls the little Aussie down on the mat. And Dundee tells him, hey, ref, he pulled my tight.
Christopher's fired up. He's been on a roll the last few days. He has recounted a victory and a near victory that he had over tough competition. There's a right fist. He had that doubled up and nailed Dundee upside of the head with it, and Dundee is out of the ring, and Samantha is attending to him. Dundee back up on the apron. And the little Australian climbs through the ropes, heads for the action. Christopher threatens the super kick, and Dundee backs up.
Well, Christopher cocked that leg, and boy, Dundee saw it coming. He just stepped back out of the way. He knows what Christopher can do with that big kick, and look at Dundee. Holds off, and he slaps Christopher. Christopher gives him a little of his own medicine in there. And these two, yeah, they are just going to fight. That's exactly what I was about to say. I don't think we'll see much wrestling between these two.
Well, right there, like a couple of kids on the schoolyard in fight, you know? Shoving each other back. You did too, I did not. Oh, Samantha tripped him from outside. Well, now that could be a big difference in this match. If Samantha gets involved like that.
And Dundee takes Christopher down. Holding down on Too Sexy Brian Christopher while Samantha counteracting on the ring apron until she sees an opportunity to get a hold to Brian Christopher, and she does it again.
Dundee follows with a right fist now. Up in the air, Brian Christopher body slam by Dundee. Dundee with a cover. One. Oh, only a 2 count. Brian Christopher still with a lot of fight left in him. Dundee getting a twist on his left arm.
Go, Brian, go! The fans cheering here in the audience. As Dundee continues to tighten up on the arm.
He's got that arm hammered up behind his back. Christopher picks him up. That's a way to break out of it.
What a way to get out of that move.
Oh, Dundee just came after him with a haymaker swing.
He really did. Knocked Christopher down with that one.
Boot to the midsection. Dundee and Christopher. Oh, Dundee poked his finger in his eye.
Oh, boy. This Dundee boy just going after Brian Christopher. Loves away with the right hand from the superstar. And Samantha takes advantage of another opportunity to go over and break the eyes of Brian Christopher.
Boy, I don't think I mentioned this is not a 1-fall match. It's a 2 out of 3 fall. Something special for the fans on USWA Wrestling. Count of 1. I thought Brian Christopher might have this first fall one right here as he had the shoulders down, but then he walked right into a chop by Bill Dundee.
And what a chop from Dundee. Bill Dundee pounding away on Too Sexy Brian Christopher. Christopher trying to get to his feet. And it looks like every chance that Dundee gets, he lets Samantha interfere, fighting the hand of Brian Christopher. Oh, Christopher almost had it.
He almost had a handful of hair. Dundee got him from behind, though. Comes back with a right fist. Christopher. Ooh. He comes back with a right fist of his own. He can do it, too. These are a couple of guys that can violate every rule and will if they think they have to.
Dundee backs him up with Christopher and Brian leaps over. With the super kick. 1, 2.
He got him.
He got him.
He got him.
He got him.
I didn't know if the shoulder came up, but Brian has the first fall one. We'll take a break. We'll be back with more in a moment.
It's home cover-up time at Carlo Construction, and it's your chance to uncover big savings on the improvements your home needs. Right now, save up to $300 on Carlo's best 20-year asphalt fiberglass shingle roof. Save up to $800 on low-maintenance weather-beating siding.
Call this number right now for a free, no-obligation home improvement estimate. And with 100% bank rate financing and no money down, Curlo has you covered. Take advantage of home cover-up specials from Curlo Construction, Memphis' #1 home improvement company.
There's something special happening at Memphis Airport Toyota. The big summer drive is on right now. Make sure you check out these deals, like the new Corolla with air for $14,500, or the new Camry LE from $17,990, or how about the all-new 96 RAV4, especially priced for only $14,790. But you got to ask yourself, where is Memphis Airport Toyota? You can take 55 north to the Brooks Road exit and follow the savings to Memphis Airport Toyota. Hey, it's right here, Memphis Airport Toyota, where the summer drive is in full swing. Come join us.
I'm going to Wendy's for a sandwich on a toasted bun. Wendy's spicy chicken. I gotta get one, gotta get one, gotta get one. Gotta get one, gotta get one, gotta get one.
When you get that craving, Wendy's would like you to know that our spicy chicken sandwich, seasoned with Dave's own blend of pepper and spices, is available every day.
Thank you for my chicken.
That's one happy dude.
So pick up a Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich today. And now, biggie size any Wendy's combo with great biggie fries and a biggie drink for just 39 cents extra.
Announcing the grand opening of Jolly Roll's Warehouse Clearance Center. What's a Warehouse Clearance Center? Scratch and dent, one-of-a-kind clearance items. Sofas start at $75. Living room tables, $15. Dressers start at $75. The only thing wrong with some items is they're sold. But we got new stuff coming in every day. Plus brand new factory fresh Sturdy and Sealy mattresses. Register to win a house full of furniture, a $2,000 value at the grand opening of our Warehouse Clearance Center. There's only one Jolly Roll roof with savings like this.
Again, a reminder, there's no wrestling at the Mid-South Coliseum this Monday night. Wrestling returns to the Coliseum on Monday night, May 20th. But this week there is action in Tunica, Mississippi at Sheraton Casino in Casino Center.
Indeed. Big night coming up Wednesday night at the Casino Center at the Sheraton. And that is only the opening bout coming up down there Wednesday night.
Yeah, Doug Gilbert going against Brickhouse Brown. Speaking of Doug Gilbert, here he is. Comes wandering out here.
Hey, Dave Brown, hold it first of all. Can we zoom right over here? Have you ever in your life seen a bigger goof moron than this sitting right here? Now, Dave, let's get down to serious business. The Sheraton Casino Wednesday night. What do they call it, Dave? The luck of the draw, right?
Well, it's Dream Match Night down there. Dream Match Night.
Okay, well, Dave Brown, the dream has come true. Now, Brickhouse Brown, in your wildest fantasies, let me pull these glasses down and let you look into these eyes. In your wildest dreams, did you ever think that you could beat Dangerous Doug Gilbert? I don't think so. But let me tell a person one thing. Why don't you come on down to the Sheraton Casino this Wednesday night? Every match from bottom to top is main event caliber matches. So, Dave Brown, from match 1 to match 7, it's going to be nothing but action. And Brickhouse Brown, if I was you, I wouldn't even want any of this action.
Well, Doug, I think makes an excellent point. This is a main event caliber match, and it's the opening match of the night at the Mid-South, not at the Mid-South Coliseum, at the Sheraton Casino in Tunica on Wednesday night, the 15th.
That's exactly right, and the winner of that bout gets a shot at the World Heavyweight title. That's just the opener Wednesday night. You want to get there on time, 7:30 bell time. A lingerie match then, when Miss Texas will take on Samantha.
Too Sexy Brian Christopher will be going against Sir Mo from Men on a Mission. In this one, they're strapped together with a chain. Brian says that's his dream match because you know how dangerous he is with a chain.
Oh, got that right. USWA Tag Team titles are at stake. Titles versus $1,000. Bill Superstar Dundee teaming up with Reggie B. Fine to take on the team of Fire and Ice. The Cyberpunk coming up down here.
And that's not all. Big main event dream match will involve the King, Jerry Lawler. It all happens Wednesday night. Wednesday night, May 15th at the Sheraton Casino in Tunica, Mississippi. We've got second fall action coming up. Let's take another break so we don't get behind, and we'll be back with Christopher and Dundee. Fall number 2. Brian Christopher is now 1 fall up.
Hey, Bill Bailey, they're going to lock you up again for selling merchandise too cheap.
Eddie, I don't believe it's against the law to sell merchandise too cheap. You can always find a good deal at Bailey. Just tell them about it.
We got 12 or 20 carports starting at only $1,099. Utility buildings starting at only $10.99. 5,000-watt generators starting at only $449. Air compressors start at only $59 and up. And you can buy with nothing down and 12 months interest-free. And you can use Bailey Furniture's easy layaway plan.
Welcome to C&W Auto Sales and Salvage. We specialize in the lowest price and the best service on all glass and column repair. Motors, rotors, starters, radiators, front caps, all at the best price.
I'm Easy Money.
I'm Jammin' Joel.
Without a question.
We're your parts connection.
Let us hook you up.
Hi, I'm Wanda Cat, owner of C&W Auto Sales and Salvage, and I'll pay you cash for your old junk car.
We crush the competition! Now!
There's just something people like about a pickup man.
A day in the life of a big Ford F-150. The pulling, the hauling, the abuse. But hey, this is an F-150 we're talking about. That's its job. Now, during Truck Month, 4.8 financing or $600 cash back for total savings of over $3,000 on the 96 Ford F-150. See the Truck Authority, your local Ford dealer during Truck Month. And check out the all-new 97 F-150. Now, this is tough.
It's back. It's back. Color the Weather returns to McDonald's.
TV5.
Hey, kids, pick up your Color the Weather points on participating McDonald's.
Draw a picture of your favorite weather.
Like snowflakes or sunshine. And drop off your drawings at McDonald's.
Daily winners drawn at random will see their art live on Action News AM on TV5.
And receive prizes. Plus, there's more. They'll be eligible for a monthly grand prize drawing. So get ready to Color the Weather. Color the Weather with WMC TV5
and McDonald's today.
Bill Dundee and Samantha out here giving everybody a rough time, including Corey and me. Downtown Bruno's in the ring. Brian Christopher leads 1-0. I think maybe that's one reason Dundee is a little upset.
Brian going around the ring, and Dundee in behind him. Ooh, boy, right into the ring post. And Dundee doesn't waste any time at all. Boy, he goes after 2 seconds. Boy, takes him down with a big right hand. And second fall action on the USWA is underway in our big main event. Dundee's broken him. Now Samantha takes over where Dundee left off now.
Dundee climbing the rope. Off the little rope, he swings with the right hand. And he's very proud of himself.
The superstar with a headbutt that even staggers himself in there, but it knocks Christopher down, gets a cover, 2, and Brian kicks out at 2.
Well, Samantha's not happy with the referee, questioning if Bruno can count as high as 3. He's already done it once. And he counted Bill Dundee out. That's why they're unhappy.
Yeah.
Bill Dundee facing a loss right here. In a 2 out of 3 fall match, he's got to win this one or he loses. Brian Christopher won the first fall.
Christopher! That's up Dundee as he catches him right below the belt. And Too Sexy going after the superstar. Whips him in hard into the turnbuckle. And Christopher. Dundee again.
Dundee was hanging onto the rope. He thought Brian was going to snap him out of there and flip him across the ring. And Christopher had other plans.
I think Dundee thought he was going to bill him out of there and possibly have him down for a 3 count if he snatched him out of that corner. Christopher whips him in. Dundee over the top. Too sexy, Brian Christopher.
Dundee thought he had him blocked that time, but it didn't work out that way. Christopher picking him up. Dundee early in the first fall was complaining about having his hair pulled. There's no doubt about that right there. Christopher slides out of the ring, nails him with a right fist.
Oh, he's in after Samantha.
Yeah, he's looking at Samantha. That's not a wise move. You need to go after your opponent in the ring, Bill Dundee. That's that's what Brian did in the first fall and got the victory. Here's Samantha. He's got her. She heads into the ring where Dundee can offer some protection. Now she's back outside.
Oh, he just had Samantha. She barely got it loose from Brian's sister. What about her touching him all those times?
Well, convenient memory loss there in that case, I guess.
Big life of that.
Christopher with a right fist. Back in the corner, Bill Dundee. Oh, Brian pulled back the right hand and knocked down the referee.
And referee Bruno went flying.
It was totally accidental. Brian was able to try to help him. He snaps Dundee down.
Snap suplexes him. And Christopher climbing the ladder on the top rope, and there's Samantha. Shoves Brian down. Dundee hooks him, rolls him up. He's got his tight. Three. Oh, boy.
He got a 3 count, though.
He got it.
This one is on all even up. 1 fall apiece. Dundee wins fall number 2 after Brian took fall number 1.
So we're knotted up at 1 apiece.
And we're going to have a 3rd fall. Brian is telling the referee what happened, that Samantha shoved him off the top rope. And then Dundee was holding the tights. Dundee comes with a right fist. And action continues, even though the fall is over, I believe.
And Dundee now away.
Oh, look out, look out.
Reggie B. Fine and Brickhouse Brown. Come on.
Now that should be a disqualification on Dundee immediately right there. Here comes Jesse James Armstrong and Cyberpunk fires. Let's take us a break. We'll reorganize everything and be back with you in a moment.
Why am I losing my hair? Have you been asking yourself that lately? Seems like you need some answers. The good news is, we've done your homework for you.
When you call now, you'll get our brand new booklet, The Consumer's Guide to Reversing Hair Loss, absolutely free. You'll learn why you're losing your hair, how close science is to curing baldness through genetic engineering, surgical and non-surgical alternatives, and much more.
Up-to-the-minute hair loss information. It'll help you make the right decision about your thinning hair. Plus, just look at the difference it made for some of the men who already called Hair Club for information.
Don't miss this opportunity to get your free copy of the new Consumer's Guide to Reversing Hair Loss. Get the most honest, objective information about hair loss alternatives. Information that can help you make the right choice.
And don't forget, I'm not only the Hair Club president, but I'm also a client.
Now you can buy a nice car, too. Credit problems? No problem. Come to Schaefer Motors at 3360 Elvis Presley Boulevard. If you have slow, weak, bad credit, no credit, bankrupt, we can help. We have late model cars at prices you can't afford. 0 down with the trade-in. If you've ever been denied credit at any other area dealers, we can help. Down payment as low as $7.99 and approval in 1 hour. Come by 3360 Elvis Presley between Winchester and Brooks Road for a fine pre-owned car.
From continent to continent, across hundreds of borders, one thing remains the same the whole world over. People everywhere trust the beauty of their lawn to Snapper. Snapper, creating the most beautiful places on earth.
All right, well, as I understand it, the decision of the referee stands. Bill Dundee has won the second fall. Everybody in the free world, including representatives, I think, from Canada and England, have been out here to explain to the referee what happened, that Samantha shoved Brian Christopher off the top rope, but Bruno did not reverse the decision. At least he hasn't notified us of it. He said, no, what he saw was it. Count of 1, 2, 3, and that was it. Doug Gilbert was out to help plead the case. I did, as they finally were leaving the area, I heard Brian Christopher say to Doug, "I've got a proposal for you." And then they left the wrestling area. Here's Reggie B. Fine back, along with Brickhouse Brown. Samantha's back. And what? This has been changed to a six-man match now, I understand.
Due to the interference that took place here a few moments ago with Reggie B. Fine and Brickhouse Brown sticking out over there. Here comes Christopher Armstrong and Cyberpunk. Dundee from behind the curtain over there, Dave, comes flying out. And from behind, he nails the Cyberpunk just out of nowhere. Dundee comes from behind.
Well, we got Brian Christopher, Jesse James Armstrong, and Cyberpunk Fire now against Bill Dundee, Reggie B. Fine, and Brickhouse Brown. If the referee couldn't keep up with the last ball any better than he did, I don't know how he's going to hope to keep up with this one, but maybe he'll try. Well, already it's down to 4 men in the ring because Armstrong and Dundee are battling down here on the floor.
Armstrong just clobbered Dundee. Brickhouse Brown. Brian Christopher going at it.
Samantha jumped Jesse James Armstrong from behind. And now it's Samantha and Dundee both working on Armstrong. He's run into the ring post as Dundee was pulling his hair. Oh, look out, Dundee taking the steps to go up to the ring. And Samantha working on Armstrong. In the ring, meanwhile, Brickhouse Brown, I see, lying in the ring. Brian Christopher grabs Dundee as he heads back into the action.
Christopher on Dundee, pounding away on the superstar. And from behind, Brickhouse Brown interferes. Reggie B. Fine over with the Cyberpunk back. Dundee snaps him out of the corner. Boy, action all over the ring. Meanwhile, Samantha does not give up out here on the floor. She continues to interfere, jumping on Jesse James Armstrong. We got them all everywhere, Dave.
Armstrong still now back up on his feet. Raked across the back with the fingernails of Samantha. Brickhouse Brown working on Brian Christopher. Fire slamming the head of Bill Dundee repeatedly into the turnbuckles. Dundee staggers and then falls. Christopher and Brickhouse.
Christopher right in after Brickhouse Brown. Alley on the country floor. Boy, takes him down with a bulldog from too sexy Brian Christopher. Out on the concrete floor. Christopher in after Brickhouse Brown. Brown reverses it. Oh, over in the crowd over there. Brickhouse Brown in after Brian Christopher over in the crowd. Brown with an umbrella.
Look out. Oh, Fire and Dundee coming this way.
Dundee and Fire out on the floor, and Fire just bulldogs Dundee out on the country floor. Oh, look out. Over by a table, Dundee slams the Cyberpunk right into the table. There's just action all over the studio. Over by a table. Meanwhile, in the ring, Jesse James Armstrong has rolled up Reggie B. Fine. And Fine able to kick out of it over there. Tony Falk comes running in. He interferes. Cyberpunk Fire slams Dundee into our table. And referee Bruno calls for the bell. Here comes Dangerous Doug Gilbert. Gilbert out. wrestling has been full of it today. Action all over our studios. Christopher jumps down on Tony Falk. Reggie B. Fine has taken off. Gilbert's got Dundee. Brian Christopher comes off the road. Nails Dundee. Sends him across the ring. Oh, boy. Finally, I think, Dave, we get them separated. What action in the ring all over our studio.
Well, it ends up with a wild one here. We started out with a fantastic main event with Brian Christopher against Bill Dundee. All right, the referee said he let everything go until Tony Falk came in, and then he disqualified
he just
Dundee in that group.
I'll tell you what, me and Doug Gilbert have had our differences in the past, but anybody that'll come out here and help me when they got the odds in their favor is all right in my book.
So, boy, what a surprise,
Yeah.
Dave.
Well, it's a wild one. It turned into a six-man match and ended up with almost free-for-all out here. Doug Gilbert, Brian Christopher celebrating, and the crowd's very happy to congratulate Doug on his finals. And well, now all of a sudden here comes Dundee running back out here again, challenging Doug Gilbert in the ring. He's challenged just about everybody in the building today. He rolls in the ring. Doug Gilbert says,
This Dundee hasn't had enough.
"Oh,
Here comes Gilbert."
He took his jacket off, and here he is. Look out, I see Reggie B. Fine coming out here.
Here comes Samantha, Tony Falk.
I thought we had it stopped, but here it goes again.
Oh, boy. Here comes the Cyberpunk fire. Jesse James Armstrong. We've got a ring of it. Boy, oh, boy. All over the USWA. The action continues. Oh, my goodness. They've got Dundee in the ring. Gilbert sets him up. Dundee. And Dave, we're about to run out of time.
Yeah, this one's about over. This is not official anyway. This is a free-for-all. Oh, my goodness. We're going to have to go. We hope you'll join us next week. Until next week, I'm Dave Brown for Corey Macklin.
Yeah.
So long, everybody.
The announcers on this program are selected and paid by parties other than this station, namely the promoters of USWA Championship Wrestling.